If you think working harder is going to help you achieve all of your goals, you are sorely mistaken. It is absolutely not true. So in this lesson, I want to share 3 habits that all high performers have that most people don't have. And when you get these 3 things right, you will get more done with less stress in less time as well. So let's dive right into the first habit, which is to play to your strength, which is the exact opposite as what we're taught as children. Because as children, we are taught that if you are terrible at something, Johnny, you suck at math, you need to practice more. That's what we're told. We're told that if you have a certain weakness, you need to work on that. However, results come in life when you focus on something that you're good at and you develop that way more often. For one, this is because when we have something we're naturally good at, we grow at that skill way faster. Someone who's gifted at music is gonna learn the skill of playing the violin at 10 times the speed that I would take to learn that same skill. And secondly, because we are naturally good at it, we get better results, which then also improve our motivation, our progress, our learning, and everything becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. So don't fall victim to this mentality that most people have, that you need to work on your weaknesses. Find your strengths and play to those to your utmost ability. And that's gonna get you way better results in whatever it is that you choose to undertake. The second habit that all high achievers have is that they focus almost religiously on what not to do rather than what to do. To give you one example of this, if you have one single cheat meal from McDonald's, in order to exercise, you would need at least 10 hours in order to burn those calories. So if your goal is weight loss, it's not necessarily about fitting in more exercise into your days. It is about not eating the junk food that puts on those calories in the first place. So oftentimes it is way better to focus on eliminating the things that take you away from your goals rather than to add more and more work into your days to move you forward. Eliminating those bad habits will go way further than simply to add in more work. Thirdly, the third habit is that all high performers focus on the outcome, not the hours. There is a famous quote from Bill Gates that says, "I would rather hire a lazy person to do a difficult job because they will find an easy way of doing it." And what this quote says is that it's not about the amount of work hours someone puts in. Rather, it is about how they get from point A towards point B, which is the outcome they want. Think about it this way. If you watch a video on YouTube, do you really sit there thinking, I wonder how many hours the creator worked in putting this video together? Or do you say, this video is entertaining, I learned something from this video? It's the latter. People don't really care about the effort, about the work put in. What people care about is getting things done. So think about it for a moment before you act like a chicken with his head cut off. Think about, how can I get from point A to point B in the most efficient manner? Because oftentimes, especially in the work environment, the current practices are not optimized for getting you from point A to point B in the most efficient manner. And the smartest people, the highest performers, find better ways to get to the same outcome. It is not about how many hours you work, but what you put in those hours, aka how do you get to your outcome. So to summarize, play to your strengths, not your weaknesses, because you will get way more out of every hour. And then as an added bonus, you can outsource things that you're not good at, so that you can focus on what brings you closer to your goals. Secondly, become religious about the things not to do. Get rid of those bad habits from your life, and you will find that you almost move towards your goals automatically, because you're not held back by your destructive behavior. And number 3 is to focus on the outcomes, not on the hours you put in, which allows you to find the most efficient way, the better way of doing things that will get you the same outcome, but with less effort and less time and less stress involved. And if you take these 3 habits, you implement them in your own life, you will become a way higher performer. And if you like that, give this video a quick thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.